Hello, welcome to Pike Creek Farm. My name is Renee, and thank you for joining me today. Today I'm going to show you what I got in my veggie box that I just picked up. And then I'm gonna figure out my menu, and I'll come back and I'll let you know my menu. But I wanted to show you everything before I put it away. And here comes Missy, because she hears me. We're starting to get things coming in finally in Michigan. And if you watched last week, you thought asparagus was done. Well, here's some more. And I've never grown asparagus, but I was told that July 1st you stop. So that means there shouldn't be any asparagus next week. But other stuff is coming. Peas are blossoming at our church garden. And I saw that he was picking some wax beans. Yellow beans. I call them wax beans. What do you call them? I got a beautiful head of romaine. And oh my gosh, what is this? There's like at least 2 more of these in there, the leaf lettuce. So I have lots of lettuce to prep for the week. And I love salads. That's probably loud. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, that was loud. Okay, now I had to call on this one. I said, Christopher, what is this that I got in my basket? Can you guess what this is? Rutabaga. Rutabaga? Rutabaga. My mom always said rutabaga. And that could be wrong. But you buy them in the store, they're all trimmed up and they're waxed. They make great fries, low carb type fries. If you're from Michigan, they're an important ingredient in pasty, meat hand pies. Get away, Missy. More onions from thinning, and these are Michigan candy onions. They're really sweet and really nice. And oh boy, more cucumbers. More than last week. I only had 3 last week. I have 5 this week. So that excites me. I made cucumber salad like I said I was going to last week. And I put it on top of the mashed potatoes. And you know, that's really, really good. My friend from church was right. It's something that she grew up on. You know, her family always had when like the new potatoes came. They would cook the new potatoes and they'd make the sour cream cucumbers and put that on top, and it was good. And, you know, it makes sense because you put sour cream on baked potatoes. And if I can get them out, speaking of potatoes, some new red potatoes. So potatoes will definitely be on the menu, maybe with cucumber salad. I'm curious if anyone else had ever heard of that, because last year was the first time in my life I ever had. So that's all there is this week. Now I'm gonna put this away and then I'm gonna come back. It might be tomorrow morning, but I'm gonna come back and we're gonna have a menu plan using everything. And it'll be fun. I love menu planning. And it's important to use what I have in my freezer and in my pantry and then this fresh stuff. So I'll be back. I'm back with my menu plan. I had to look at the weather and see what the weather was going to be. And I worked on it last night and now I have it all set and to use what I got in my veggie box. As the season goes on, it's more of a challenge because I get more variety and more items to use everything. So then I have to preserve it. So for breakfast for this week, we're gonna have some egg bites. I have some in the oven now, and I do have a video coming up on that. And then I bought some Bay's sourdough English muffins. I like them a lot if I'm gonna buy them. So I'm gonna make some egg sandwiches with some venison sausage and egg and cheese. Salads, we'll be doing a lot of, I like doing salads. Lunches, I like to do salads a lot. I just use the leftovers and make salads and add some egg, or I just like salads. This past week I was on a Greek salad type kick where I had my pickled beets and I had feta cheese and the veggies and a balsamic vinaigrette. So what are we gonna do for dinners? Well, it's Saturday. Tonight we're gonna do coney dogs, and I'm gonna take that rutabaga and make it into fries. Then I have some regular fries too, because I'm not sure if Jim will like it. He always says he doesn't like rutabaga, but I add it to stews, I add it to roast, and it's always in pasties, and he loves pasties. So I'm not sure. But that's tonight. It's Saturday. Something easy peasy. And tomorrow I am going to have some of those chicken leg quarters that I bought on sale for 75 cents a pound. It's gonna be hot. So I'm gonna air fry them, barbecued, air fried chicken leg and thighs. I'm gonna make a pasta salad in the morning before it gets too hot. And actually I have a suddenly salad in there, so I'm gonna doctor it up, add some cheese and some stuff, and last time I did that, Jim liked it a lot. And then the fresh asparagus, that's easy and quick to cook and won't heat up the house. So that's Sunday. Monday, I have to watch my grandson. My granddaughter has her follow-up appointment on her eyes, and it's like, 2.5 hours away. So I'm gonna cook enough chicken tomorrow to have it for Monday. If I'm not home, then Jim can grab the leftovers. So I would like to cook some of the redskins and make the cucumber salad Monday. I think that would be, and to have that with the chicken. So I'm gonna have that at some point this week. That's all I know. It might be tomorrow I make it even. Tuesday, Taco Tuesday. I'm gonna have burritos. I don't always do Taco Tuesday, but I do love Mexican food. I'm gonna do burritos. I have some low carb burrito wraps that I had some this past week. I need to use the rest of them up. So I'm gonna have burritos, and I haven't decided if I'm gonna put black beans inside them. Last time I had rice and then all the veggies, and they were really good last week. And I'll make them different this week. I thought about doing the wet burritos with the sauce on top and then the cheese and the lettuce and tomatoes. But you eat that with a fork. So I'm going between those two, but it's gonna be burritos. Wednesday, last week we never got to the teriyaki steak bowls with rice, so it's gonna be this week. And so it's gonna be the teriyaki rice bowls with broccoli. And I go to, it's a place in Bay City, but other places do it too. With their rice bowls, they will sometimes add in, do half and half rice, half lettuce, then you get more vegetable. And I like that. I like the crisp and crunchiness. So I'll do that with mine. And Jim will think I'm goofy. Thursday, I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure what's gonna happen on Thursday. It's the day before July 4th. Either I'm gonna get food in, or I have some orange chicken in the freezer. I have lasagna in the freezer. Jim has a dentist appointment, so I kind of want to just see how his mouth is going to feel. It might be mashed potatoes and a jar of meat that I make into gravy. He always likes that. So Thursday has a question mark. There's options, and it just depends on the day. Friday is July 4th, and we're going to do venison burgers, probably have some hot dogs too, and I'm going to make potato salad. And the family will be over to do fireworks and stuff, so that will be Friday. And I wonder if I'll get a veggie box since it's a holiday. I'll have to ask Christopher. So that's how I'm gonna use up the vegetables. It should all go, it should be all used. And like the rutabaga, I wouldn't have to use it right away, because it will last a while. It's not waxed or anything, but I'm excited to have it, so I'm gonna use it. And so what I did last night after I'd made my menu, I did a grocery order and to fill in any blanks, things I didn't have in my pantry already, and I have to go to a memorial service today, and I'm making the red, white, and blue salad to take, and I didn't have all those ingredients in the house, so I got that stuff, and I had to get dog food. But for the week, with everything, including the big bag of dog food and the stuff to make, you know, a big bowl of the red, white, and blue salad, it was like $60. So that's not bad. That keeps me on budget too. And for July, that's going to be my focus. It's going to be cleaning up my pantry, figuring out what's in there, what I need to use, what's in the freezer, and keeping on track that way. We have a wedding coming up. I gotta save money for all those little last minute things. But that is my menu plan for the week. I have it all written down. The egg bites are in the oven. And I hope all of you have a great week, and I will have more videos coming up. And thank you for joining me today. We'll see you next time at Pike Creek Farm.